5 centimeter innan den här metern då som 10 meter. Jag måste ha haft en sån där. Jag är inte ända dit. It's about time we started working on the house again. We need to take down a couple of trees and make some logs for the porch. So from this tree we are going to make a log that is as long as the house.
And it's gonna support the porch and the front room.
And I also need to take down some trees for the sauna.
And trees for the for the front room.
Yeah, we need to move this log because there is a path here where snowmobiles passing by, so they won't collide with it. So we needed to lift it up from the path.
And the branches we take to the sheep so they can eat on them. And I'm also gonna make some pine needle tea. It's full of C vitamin. It's more C vitamin in the pine needles in winter than in summer, so if you're having a cold or something, you can make some tea.
It was almost a week ago we took down this tree. There has been some snow since then. Right now on the weekdays I'm away at an internship where I learn to butcher reindeers. So I've been for 2 weeks butchering reindeers. And they also make some kind of traditional style dried meat and smoked dried meat as well, so that has been very interesting. At the school we have talked about smoking meat and air drying meat, and I guess if you're a nerd you can make everything really complicated. But it has been nice to be out on workplaces where they are doing these kind of things and see that you don't have to make it as hard. It has been really nice to know that you don't have to make it so complicated. Just try and you will fail, but eventually you will succeed. So yesterday I took from the freezer a lamb's front leg. I don't know if you have an English word for that. And now it's in the cupboard in our cabin, and I put some salt on it, and it's supposed to be like that for a week, and then I'm going to try to air dry it inside our cabin, even though the temperature is not constant, and I just have to experiment with what I got now, and hopefully it will succeed. I tried to smoke some lamb's leg in the little box we have, but that turned out really bitter. I was not satisfied with the result there. We need to build a bigger smoker. It is starting to get dark. I don't see what I'm doing anymore. I don't see the red lines from the whatever it's called in English. I guess I'll continue tomorrow. I need to go start making some food till Tuva comes home. axe broke. I guess I need to go fetch another axe and finish this log. It was a little better with a heavier axe and also a little bit bigger. It's harder on the back with such a short handle. I don't know what's the best kind of axe for this particular work. In the past, when they made the iron themselves, or someone in the village made it, an axe was really valuable, and you mostly just had one axe and did everything with that one axe. I think that's really interesting, but one can never have too many axes. Vad tänkte du?
Ska gå i hönsen vatten,
Ja.
lite så. Ska jag göra något annat?
Nej. Well, now it's roughly cut. Roughly chopped. Now I just need to make it plainer. And after using this axe again, previously I've just used this axe, and when friends have helped and when Tuva has been helping as well, we have used all kinds of axes, just whatever we got. But I'm not really sure what's the best kind of axe model for this particular job. And in case you are wondering why I do it this way, sawing with the chainsaw like this instead of just sawing with the splitting with the chainsaw like this, is because on the chainsaw the chain is a cutting chain, and it cuts the grain of the wood better. You can saw like this along the grains as well, but it's very slow, and the chainsaw I have is really small as well. So you can, I guess, get a chain for splitting instead, but I don't have that. So, and I also like this, even though I cheat with the chainsaw, I like the old methods. It gives a special feeling, and you can make these vertical cuts as well with the axe. That would be even a little bit more work, and also a little bit more genuine, I guess. I will I will put a link in the description where there is a guy that makes one of these logs with, I think he just uses one axe and have all these old time tools as well. It's really cool.
Alla fyrorna! Ja. Ja, titta. Du är så pushy. Du är så pushy. Ja, det är fyrorna. Ja, där vågar du komma fram då. Jag har lite knäckor. Du har fått jättemånga.
Det är bara du som inte bryr dig så mycket. Bara lite säg.
Elsa har ju ändå börjat komma fram nu också. När man har någonting gött. Ja. Där hur.
There is one thing we wanted to talk about. We have decided to make all our material available to everyone. That doesn't mean the content is not worth anything. And neither does it mean that we can do all this without support.
And we're so very happy that some of you have chosen to support us on Patreon. A lot of you have pledged $5 or more per episode, and we are so very thankful for that.
But we are concerned about one thing, and that is if you have pledged for $5 or more and don't have a limit. So if we, for example, make 3 vlogs a month, you are donating $15. And if that's okay for you, we are very happy. What I'm trying to say is that we really want to keep you as patrons. So if you sometimes think the amount that you are donating becomes too large, please feel free to lower the amount or just set a limit to say 1 or 2 times or 3 times a month.
What is so nice about Patreon is that many can donate a smaller sum and it still adds up to something bigger. So no one needs to feel that they have donated too much. So it's much better for us if you stay as patrons instead of leaving because you think it become too much.
When we are telling you this, it may result in that we are getting less right now, but in the long run it will be better for us and also for you. With that said, if you like what we are doing here, please consider supporting us on Patreon.
And a big thanks to all of you who already is. Vad är det då? Vad är det då? Hey. A big thank you to all of you that puts down time to write us emails and comments. We really appreciate it. We may take some time to answer them all.
We are trying to answer every comment and mail we get. In the next episode we are going to try to move that log we made in this vlog to the house. We'll see how we are going to do that.
It's quite heavy.
Yeah. It's a little bit lighter now.
Yeah, not much.
So I guess that's it for this vlog, so thank you for watching.
And see you in the next one. Herregud, ni är så hungriga att det är synd om er. Ja, det är det.